Today on November 5th, 20 minutes left, Archangel Michael says, "Open this immediately." You're about to receive unexpected news today, all triggered by your last step. My beloved child, you are not here by accident. This moment is divinely orchestrated just for you. As you listen, feel the gentle invitation of heaven drawing you closer, as if a soft hand rests upon your shoulder, reminding you that you are seen, known, and deeply loved. There is a reason you found this message with only minutes left on this day. You are right on divine time, not a second too late, not a moment too soon. Stay with me, for what is about to be revealed will shift the atmosphere around you and within you. You have carried questions in the quiet, wondering if your prayers have reached beyond the ceiling, if the silence means you have been forgotten. But today, the waiting turns to receiving, and the ache of delay transforms into the assurance of destiny. Heaven is not silent, the angels are not distant. Even now, Archangel Michael stands watch, his presence a shield of light, his voice a whisper of courage. Can you sense the subtle warmth in your chest, or the gentle tingle along your arms? These are confirmations, signs that you are not alone, that the frequency of heaven is aligning with your heart. Pause for a breath, and notice how the anxiety begins to soften, how the noise of the world fades as you enter this sacred space. You are being invited to step out of striving and into surrender, to move from the uncertainty of waiting to the certainty of being chosen. The very fact that you are here, listening, is a sign that the portals of heaven are open above you, and that surprising news is already on its way. Hold here, because in the next moments, a truth will be spoken that you have longed to hear, a truth that will bring clarity where there has been confusion, and peace where there has been unrest. You may have noticed repeating numbers today, or a song that played at just the right time, or perhaps a sudden calm that settled over you when you least expected it. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations, gentle nudges from the angels, reminders that you are being guided and protected. The energy around you is shifting, aligning with the promises spoken over your life. You are not behind. You are not overlooked. You are exactly where you need to be for what heaven is about to release. Stay with me, my beloved child, because before these 20 minutes pass, a message will unfold that is meant for you and you alone. There is a breakthrough on the horizon, a word that will unlock what has been held back, and it is closer than you think. Let your heart be still, let your spirit be open, and know that you are safe in this moment. The next section will reveal why this message found you today, and why your timing is perfect. You have felt the ache of being overlooked, the sting of doors that would not open, the weight of prayers that seemed to echo back in silence. My beloved child, you have watched others move forward while you waited, wondering if heaven had forgotten your name or if your moment would ever come. You have searched for signs, numbers that repeat, songs that play at just the right moment, a word from a friend that feels like more than coincidence, hoping for confirmation that you are seen, that you are not invisible in the eyes of God or the angels. You have walked through seasons of transition, where the ground beneath you felt unsteady, and the future seemed hidden behind a veil. If you have ever wondered if your waiting has a purpose, if your journey is known in heaven, this message is for you. Today is not just another day on the calendar. Today, the 5th of November, is marked in the spirit as a turning point, a moment when the frequency of heaven aligns with your deepest needs. Archangel Michael, the great protector and messenger, has been dispatched on your behalf, carrying a word of breakthrough that is uniquely timed for you. This is not random. This is not accidental. The urgency you feel, the sense that something is about to shift, is a holy nudge, a confirmation that you are standing at the threshold of something new. You are not late. You are not behind. You are right on divine time, positioned for the very thing you have been praying for. What felt like rejection was never meant to harm you. It was heaven's way of redirecting you, of steering you away from what would have drained your spirit or delayed your destiny. Every closed door was a form of protection, every delay a shield that kept you safe until the right moment arrived. The world may have told you that you missed your chance, but heaven says you are being prepared for something greater. The pain of waiting is giving way to the joy of receiving. The silence you endured was not emptiness, but the sound of angels working behind the scenes, arranging what you could not see. You may have noticed the signs already, a sudden warmth in your heart, a chill that runs down your spine when you hear certain words, a repeated number that catches your eye, or a song that seems to follow you wherever you go. These are not random occurrences. They are confirmations, gentle reminders that the angels are near, that Jesus is interceding for you, that heaven's attention is fixed on your life. The timing of this message, the urgency in the title, is not just for effect. It is a signal from the spirit realm that your breakthrough is at hand, that the news you have been waiting for is about to arrive. You are not alone in your longing. Many have walked this path of waiting, of hoping, of wondering if the promise would ever come. But today, you are being set apart. Today, the portals of heaven are open above you, and the energy around you is shifting in your favor. Archangel Michael stands ready to deliver what has been held back, to clear away the interference, to bring you into alignment with your purpose. The core promise is this: you are about to receive surprising news, a breakthrough that will confirm you are seen, loved, and right on time. Hold this promise close, for the next moments will reveal how every delay was a setup for your protection and your destiny. Stay with me, because what comes next will show you the hidden purpose behind your waiting. Take a slow, gentle breath in, my beloved child, and let the air fill your lungs with peace. As you exhale, imagine the weight of worry and uncertainty leaving your body, carried away on the breath of heaven. With each inhale, you are drawing in the presence of Jesus, the Prince of Peace, and with each exhale, you are releasing every burden that has tried to settle on your shoulders. Let your breathing become a rhythm, a sacred invitation for heaven to draw near. Now, as you settle into this moment, sense the atmosphere around you begin to shift. Perhaps you notice a gentle warmth spreading across your chest, or a soft tingle along your arms. These are not just sensations, but confirmations that you are being surrounded by angelic presence. Archangel Michael, the mighty protector, stands watch over you now, his light forming a shield that nothing can penetrate. You are safe here. You are seen. You are held in the embrace of heaven. Let us pray together, in the quiet of this sacred space. Jesus, we invite you to draw near to your beloved child. Wrap them in your love, cover them with your peace, and let your presence be felt in every corner of their heart. Archangel Michael, we welcome your protection and your guidance. Stand guard over every thought, every emotion, every hope and fear. Let your sword of light cut through confusion and doubt, making room for clarity and truth. As you listen, allow yourself to rest in this covering. If you feel a gentle pressure on your shoulders, or a sudden calm washing over your mind, receive it as a sign that you are not alone. The angels are ministering to you, tuning the frequency of your spirit to the song of heaven. You are being prepared to receive, to hear, to know that you are protected and cherished. Stay in this gentle rhythm of breath, letting each inhale draw you deeper into peace, and each exhale release what no longer serves you. You are right on time, right where you need to be, and heaven is closer than you think. In this moment, you are safe to open your heart, to trust that what is coming next is for your good. The next section will reveal how even the silence and waiting have been shaping you for what is about to unfold. You may have wondered, in the quiet hours, if heaven had turned its face away from you. The silence can feel heavy, almost like a closed door, and the waiting can press against your heart until hope feels thin. My beloved child, I see the ache that comes when prayers seem to go unanswered, when days stretch on without the sign you long for. But what if this silence is not absence, but preparation? What if the delays you've endured are not denials, but the gentle hands of heaven shaping you for something greater? There is a holy work that happens in the unseen, a battle fought on your behalf that you may never witness with your eyes. While you waited, angels moved in quiet strength, clearing paths, shielding you from harm, and aligning circumstances for your good. The pain of feeling unheard is real, but the truth is deeper still: you have never been abandoned. Every moment of stillness has been a sacred pause, a gathering of strength, a time when your spirit was being readied for the next chapter. The world may call it delay, but heaven calls it preparation. Think back to the moments when you felt a sudden chill, or a warmth that seemed to come from nowhere. These were not random sensations, but gentle confirmations that you were being watched over, even when you could not see it. Sometimes, the greatest protection is hidden, the most powerful answers are silent, and the most important growth happens in the dark. You are not being punished by the quiet, you are being positioned for breakthrough. There is a story I will share with you soon, a sign of protection that unfolded in the life of someone who, like you, felt forgotten in the silence. Their breakthrough came not in the noise, but in the stillness, and the sign they received was so clear, so undeniable, that it changed everything. Hold this in your heart as you continue to listen, for your own sign may be closer than you think. Stay with me, because the next moments will reveal how what tried to block you is about to be exposed, and how every hidden battle has been working for your good. The silence was never the end of your story, it was the beginning of your preparation. You have felt it, haven't you? The strange resistance, the missed messages, the moments when something just didn't feel right. Perhaps you've experienced unsettling dreams that left you waking with questions, or you've noticed a heaviness in the air when you tried to move forward. My beloved child, these are not signs that you are cursed or forgotten. They are not punishments, nor are they evidence that you have failed. Instead, they are gentle alerts, signals that heaven has been working overtime to shield you from what you could not see. There are times when interference comes in subtle forms, a text that never arrives, an opportunity that slips through your fingers, a conversation that leaves you doubting your worth. It is easy to believe that these moments are setbacks, but in truth, they are often the fingerprints of protection. Archangel Michael, the great defender, has been standing guard, intercepting what was never meant for you, redirecting your steps away from hidden snares. What felt like a closed door was, in reality, a shield raised on your behalf. You may have noticed a pattern. Every time you tried to push forward, something would stall or shift. Maybe you felt a chill when you entered a certain place, or a sudden urge to pause when you were about to make a decision. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that the angels are near, tuning your spirit to the frequency of safety and alignment. Even the doubts that whispered in the night were not meant to break you, but to invite you to lean deeper into trust, to seek the voice of Jesus above the noise. Heaven's sovereignty is at work in your life, orchestrating a reversal that is closer than you think. What was hidden is about to be exposed, not to shame you, but to set you free. The interference that tried to block your path is losing its grip, and the light of truth is breaking through. You are not at the mercy of unseen forces, you are under the covering of divine protection. Every delay, every detour, every moment of confusion has been overseen by a loving God who knows exactly what you need and when you need it. There is a promise woven through your story. What was meant for harm is being turned for your good. The missed messages, the unsettling dreams, the doubts that crept in, each one has been an opportunity for growth, a lesson in discernment, a chance to see just how fiercely you are guarded by heaven. Archangel Michael has not left your side. The angels have not grown weary. Even now, you may feel a gentle warmth on your skin or a sudden peace settling over your mind. These are signs that the interference is lifting, that the atmosphere is clearing, and that you are stepping into a new season of clarity and favor. Stay with me, for in the next section, you will discover the signs and confirmations to watch for within the next 72 hours, evidence that the reversal is already in motion, and that what was hidden is being brought into the light for your blessing. In the next 72 hours, my beloved child, heaven will send you gentle confirmations that you are not alone and that your breakthrough is already unfolding. These signs are not to be chased or forced, but to be received with open hands and a peaceful heart. The urge to make things happen can be strong, but alignment with divine timing brings a calm assurance that what is meant for you will find you, right on schedule. Watch for repeating numbers. Perhaps you'll glance at the clock and see 11:11, 2:22, or another sequence that catches your attention more than once. These are not random, they are signals from the angels, reminders that you are in sync with heaven's frequency. You may hear a certain song, one that seems to follow you from place to place, its lyrics echoing the very prayers you've whispered in secret. Let the melody be a confirmation that your heart is being heard and that the atmosphere around you is shifting in your favor. A name may come up unexpectedly, perhaps in conversation, a message, or even in a dream. This name could be a signpost, pointing you toward a connection, a reconciliation, or a new opportunity. Pay attention to the gentle nudges, the moments that feel too timely to be coincidence. Sometimes, the most powerful confirmation is a sudden sense of calm that washes over you, even in the midst of uncertainty. It may come as a warmth in your chest, a lightness in your spirit, or a peace that settles your thoughts when you least expect it. These signs are not tests or requirements, they are gifts. You do not need to strive or search anxiously. Instead, allow yourself to be present, to notice what unfolds naturally, and to trust that heaven knows exactly how to reach you. The angels are creative in their communication, and Jesus delights in sending you reminders of his nearness. If you feel a gentle chill or a wave of comfort, receive it as a loving touch from above. Within these next 72 hours, remain open and attentive, but do not pressure yourself to interpret every detail. The peace of alignment is far greater than the anxiety of chasing after signs. You are being guided, protected, and prepared for what is coming. In the next section, you will learn how to align your heart and spirit to receive, rather than chase, the blessings that are already on their way to you. Pause with me now, my beloved child, and let this be a sacred moment of alignment. You do not need to chase after answers or strive for what heaven has already prepared for you. Instead, let your spirit settle into stillness, knowing that you are safe, seen, and surrounded by divine presence. The exhausting pursuit of certainty can finally give way to the restful posture of receiving. Take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, release every urge to force outcomes or control what is unfolding. Let us speak these declarations together, allowing each word to resonate through your heart and into the atmosphere around you. I am protected. I am provided for. I am at peace. I am aligned with heaven's timing. I am open to receive every good thing that is meant for me. As you say these words, notice if a gentle warmth or a wave of calm settles over you. These are confirmations that your spirit is tuning to the frequency of heaven, that the angels are drawing near in agreement. Now, I invite you to take a few moments after this message to journal what you are sensing. Write down the signs you have noticed, the feelings that have surfaced, and the gratitude that is rising within you. Gratitude is a powerful portal. It opens your heart to receive more, and it shifts your focus from what is missing to what is already present. Even a simple list of 3 things you are thankful for can realign your energy and invite more blessings into your life. Stillness is not emptiness, it is the fertile ground where miracles take root. When you surrender the need to chase, you make space for heaven to move on your behalf. The angels are not waiting for you to strive, they are waiting for you to rest, to trust, and to receive. Jesus himself modeled this posture, withdrawing to quiet places, trusting the Father's timing, and welcoming every gift with open hands. Let this be your activation. Choose surrender over striving, gratitude over grasping, and peace over pressure. You are not behind. You are not overlooked. You are exactly where you need to be for the blessings that are coming. In the next section, you will see how the reversal and justice you have longed for are already being set in motion, moving you from overlooked to honored. There is a shift happening in the spirit, my beloved child, and you are standing at the threshold of a great reversal. Where you have felt overlooked, you are about to be honored. Where doors have remained closed, you will soon witness them opening with ease, as if the very atmosphere has changed in your favor. The season of hiddenness is giving way to a season of recognition, and what was once denied is being restored to you in ways you could not have imagined. For so long, you have watched others receive what you prayed for, wondering if your time would ever come. You have felt the sting of being passed over, the ache of seeing opportunities slip through your fingers. But heaven has not forgotten you. The angels have not overlooked your faithfulness. Every tear, every prayer, every act of quiet obedience has been seen and recorded. The contrast is clear. What was hidden will now be seen, and what was withheld will now be released. The tables are turning, and the story is shifting in your favor. Let me share a story, a sign of protection and reversal that echoes what is unfolding for you. There was a woman who, like you, felt invisible in her workplace. She gave her best, but her efforts went unnoticed, her ideas unheard. She prayed for breakthrough, but the silence lingered. One day, she began to notice repeating numbers, 444 on the clock, on receipts, even in random places. At first, she dismissed them, but the pattern grew too strong to ignore. Then, a song began to play everywhere she went, its lyrics speaking of new beginnings and open doors. Within days, her supervisor called her in, not to reprimand, but to honor her with a promotion and public recognition. What was hidden was brought into the light, and what was denied was restored with interest. This is not just her story, it is a glimpse of what is possible for you. The signs you have noticed, the confirmations that have followed you, are not random. They are the gentle fingerprints of heaven, marking you for favor and breakthrough. The energy around you is shifting, and the frequency of honor is being released over your life. Where you have been last, you will be called first. Where you have been silent, your voice will be heard. Where you have been waiting, you will be welcomed in. You may already sense the change, a sudden invitation, a message from someone who once overlooked you, or a door that opens without effort. These are the beginnings of your reversal. The justice of heaven is not delayed, it is precise, arriving at the moment you are most ready to receive. The angels, led by Archangel Michael, are clearing the path before you, ensuring that what is meant for you cannot be taken or missed. Hold this promise close, the days of being overlooked are ending, and the season of honor is beginning. The full story is still unfolding, and in the next section, you will learn how to discern and protect the guidance you are receiving, ensuring that you walk in wisdom as your breakthrough arrives. Stay with me, for the best is yet to be revealed. As the signs begin to appear and the atmosphere shifts, my beloved child, it is wise to pause and discern what is truly from heaven. Not every message, dream, or nudge is meant to be followed without question. The difference between confusion and clarity, between fear and wisdom, is found in the gentle art of discernment. You are not called to chase every whisper or act on every impulse. Instead, you are invited to test what you receive, holding each sign up to the light of peace and truth. Begin by asking yourself, does this message bring me peace, or does it stir panic? The voice of Jesus and the guidance of the angels will always lead you toward calm, never chaos. If a sign or word causes anxiety or urges you to act in haste, pause. Heaven's timing is never rushed, and true guidance aligns with the values of love, patience, and integrity. If you feel a gentle warmth or a sense of calm as you consider a message, take it as a confirmation that you are on the right path. It is also important to check alignment with your core values and the teachings of Jesus. Does this guidance encourage kindness, forgiveness, and hope? Or does it pull you away from what you know to be good and true? The angels will never lead you into harm or ask you to compromise your character. If you are unsure, seek wise counsel or take time to pray and reflect. Sometimes, the clearest answers come in the quiet moments when you are still and open. Set gentle boundaries for yourself. You do not have to respond to every sign immediately. Give yourself permission to wait, to observe, and to let clarity rise naturally. Trust that what is truly meant for you will not pass you by. The energy of heaven is patient, and the frequency of truth is steady. You are empowered to say yes or no, to move forward or to pause, always guided by the peace that surpasses understanding. As you continue on this journey, remember that discernment is a gift, not a burden. It is a way to build trust with heaven and with yourself. You are not alone in this. Archangel Michael and the angels are with you, offering protection and wisdom at every step. In the next section, you will discover simple, daily practices to help you integrate these lessons and walk confidently in your purpose. Now, my beloved child, let's bring this message from inspiration into daily action. The journey of faith is not about grand gestures or overwhelming change, but about small, consistent steps that align your heart with heaven's rhythm. When you feel the weight of everything you've heard, remember, you are not called to do it all at once. Overwhelm is replaced by the gentle power of simple, steady practice. You are an active co-creator with grace, and every small step you take is honored in heaven. Begin each day with a breath and prayer routine. Before you reach for your phone or step into the noise of the world, pause. Take 3 slow, deep breaths, inviting Jesus and the angels to cover you with peace and clarity. Whisper a simple prayer: guide me today, protect my heart, and help me notice your signs. This daily ritual sets your frequency to receive, not chase, and reminds you that you are never alone. Keep a journal or a note on your phone to record the signs and confirmations you notice. Whether it's a repeating number, a song, a name, or a sudden sense of calm, write it down. Over time, you'll see patterns and realize how often heaven is speaking to you. This practice builds trust and helps you discern what is truly for you. Respond to these signs with calm gratitude, not urgency. When you notice a confirmation, pause and thank God for His nearness. Let gratitude be your first response, opening your heart to even more blessings. Choose one small act of service or kindness each day. It could be a word of encouragement, a prayer for someone else, or a simple gesture of love. Serving others aligns you with the heart of Jesus and keeps your spirit open to the flow of grace. Remember, you are not just a receiver of miracles, you are a vessel through which heaven's love can reach the world. Finally, give yourself permission to rest. Rest is not laziness, it is a sacred act of trust. When you rest, you declare that you believe God is working even when you are still. Let your evenings be a time to release the day, to breathe deeply, and to thank the angels for their protection. In this rhythm of breath, gratitude, service, and rest, you become a partner with heaven, shaping your days with intention and faith. You are not powerless or passive. You are a co-creator, moving in step with the divine. In the next section, you will be invited to imagine the overflow and testimony that is coming, as your daily faithfulness opens the way for greater things. Stay with me, for your story is just beginning to unfold. Close your eyes for a moment, my beloved child, and let your heart imagine what is coming. Picture yourself just days from now, standing in the gentle light of answered prayers. The air feels different, lighter, warmer, as if heaven itself is smiling over you. You hear your phone buzz, and this time, it's the message you've been waiting for. The news is good, better than you dared to hope. You feel a wave of relief and gratitude, a sense that the waiting was not wasted, but woven into a story of overflow. See yourself surrounded by people who once seemed distant, now drawn close by the restoration of relationships. Old misunderstandings are cleared away, and words of forgiveness flow easily. Where there was once silence, laughter fills the room. You are no longer standing on the outside, looking in. You are welcomed, celebrated, and honored. The ache of isolation is replaced by the warmth of true community. You sense the presence of angels in the room, perhaps a gentle chill on your skin or a sudden peace that settles your spirit, reminding you that you are never alone. Imagine the doors that once stayed shut now opening with ease. Opportunities arrive without striving, and you walk through them with confidence, knowing you are right on divine time. The resources you need appear just when you need them. Scarcity gives way to overflow, and you find yourself giving to others from the abundance you have received. Your testimony is not just about what you gained, but about how you became a channel of blessing for those around you. Feel the joy of sharing your story with others. You speak of the day you almost gave up, the moments when you questioned if God had forgotten you. You tell them about the signs, the repeating numbers, the song that played at just the right moment, the unexpected calm that settled your heart. You describe how Archangel Michael and the angels watched over you, how Jesus whispered peace into your spirit, and how every delay was really a setup for something greater. Your words carry weight, because they are filled with hope and truth. You see the ripple effect of your breakthrough. Others are encouraged by your faith, inspired to believe for their own miracles. The community around you grows stronger, more united, as each person steps into their own season of overflow. The energy is contagious, joy, gratitude, and expectancy fill the air. You realize that your story is part of a much bigger tapestry, woven by the hands of heaven. Let this vision settle deep in your heart. The season of scarcity is ending. The season of overflow is beginning. You are not just a receiver of blessings, you are a testimony in motion, a living example of what happens when you trust, wait, and align with heaven's timing. Hold on to this hope, for it is not wishful thinking, it is a promise anchored in the love of God and the faithfulness of His angels. As you move forward, remember that your testimony is still unfolding. The next section will offer a final blessing and invite you to seal this moment with faith, as you step boldly into your overflow season. My beloved child, as we come to the close of this sacred time together, let your heart rest in the assurance that you are deeply loved, fully seen, and eternally protected. Every word spoken over you today has been a seed planted in faith, and heaven is already tending to the harvest. The open loops that began with questions and longing are now gently closing with hope and clarity. What was hidden is being revealed, what was delayed is being released, and what was denied is being restored. You are not leaving this moment empty-handed. You are stepping forward with a blessing that cannot be taken from you. May the peace of Jesus settle over you like a warm embrace, quieting every anxious thought and filling you with a sense of holy expectancy. May Archangel Michael and the angels continue to surround you, their presence a shield of light and a song of courage in your spirit. If you feel a gentle warmth or a sudden calm as you listen, receive it as a confirmation that heaven's protection is not just for this moment, but for every step you take from here. You are covered, you are guided, and you are never alone. As you move into the hours and days ahead, remember the signs and confirmations that have been promised. Watch for the repeating numbers, the song that finds you, the name that appears at just the right time, and the peace that settles over you when you least expect it. These are not just reminders of what you've heard, they are living proof that the portals of heaven remain open above your life. Your story is unfolding, and the breakthrough you have been waiting for is already in motion. If this message has spoken to your heart, I invite you to seal it in faith. Save this message, share it with someone who needs hope, or simply comment, "Amen, I receive," or "protected" below as a declaration of agreement. Your words are powerful, and your engagement is a way of saying yes to all that heaven has for you. There is no pressure, only invitation. Let your response be as gentle and true as the blessing you have received. If you feel led, there is more to discover. A part 2 or a related message awaits, ready to guide you deeper into the journey of faith, protection, and overflow. The door is open for you to return whenever you need encouragement or a reminder of who you are in the eyes of heaven. Go now in peace, my beloved child, knowing that you are right on time, right where you need to be, and right in the center of God's love. The blessing spoken over you today will follow you, protect you, and make a way for you. Until we meet again, may you walk in expectancy, covered by grace, and surrounded by the unending presence of angels.